Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we are going to be discussing the difference between American police culture and Dutch police culture, and we gotta get one thing out of the way before we even start, and that is this big elephant in the room. Joey, are you gonna talk about it? Yes, I am. We all know that the American police can be so not cute at times, and by at times, I mean most of the time in recent history. I mean, it's not for nothing that they're always on the news being discussed about shootings and different violent things, and the people who are there to protect us are not much protecting us, in my opinion. In the States, we are raised with a notion that the police are this entity that needs to be respected, and if a police talks to you, mister, you need to say ma'am and sir, you need to be polite, you need to calm down. All hail you, policemen, all hail you. We just know this. That goes to say, when I first moved to the Netherlands, I found the difference so drastic. I had to have a discussion with my boyfriend. Okay, what's going on with the police? Because like, I have not seen a police pull out their gun. I've yet to hear a gunshot. And that's big because I'm from New York and I hear them all the time. I've yet to see a police like accost someone and be violent towards someone. Like, what is going on? And so my boyfriend basically just filled me in and said that the police are very different here. They have this poker face where they stay calm, they stay cool, no matter what happens, and it is so true. I have a story about that. Now, we were walking through the red light district and there was this big soccer match going on, and it was in the evening, and there were literally police everywhere. There were more police than bikes in every corner, and they were just there, and they have these like really hot uniforms. I mean, Google it. I'll put a picture right here so you can see it. But they're just everywhere, and I, of course, the American in me is like trying to walk normal, whatever that means. I'm completely fine. Whoops. I'm sober, I didn't do anything wrong, and I was observing how the police were just staying low. People were being loud, people were being rowdy, but they weren't, like, you know, talking back. This drunk British guy, or maybe he wasn't British and he was just playing a really good accent. Well, kudos to you, sir, because that sold me. But he comes around and he's screaming something in English. He goes up to a police woman who is there with two other policemen. He has a drink in his hand and he says something to her, points right in her face, this close, and throws his drink, bam, like on the floor right in front of her. And I am literally like running. I'm like, run! I thought, oh my God, a shootout's happening. The police is gonna pull out her gun, she's gonna shoot him, and she's gonna throw him in the canal. And I was freaking out. And Nick was like, okay, calm down, just watch. She literally just stayed, poker face, and she just told him, I need you to step back. I was like, damn, this girl. He kind of felt, I guess, the energy that she was sending to him, and he just like backed up. She came up really close to him and said something to him. I don't know what it was, but they like talked, and she was intense. She was like, I was trying to read her lips, but her jaw was, and I was like, oh my God. And then he left. She didn't arrest him. I was mind blown. I was like, what is going on? He's not getting arrested. I was offended. I was like, if I did that in the United States, I would be riding, if I would be alive, riding in the back of a car, because I'm Latino, you know, riding in the back of a car, like headed to the precinct, you know, and orange, honey, is not my color. I mean, only if it's like in these patterns. But anyways, that would not happen. So I was a bit offended, and I told my boyfriend, I was like, this is ridiculous that like she wouldn't arrest him. He was causing ruckus and like publicly intoxicated. And he was like, no, listen, if we were to put everybody in jail who was publicly intoxicated, then our tax dollars would go from here to here. And I was like, that is so true. And on the other hand, we have a story where we were riding in New Hampshire. I was doing a musical there, and we rented a car. It was my boyfriend who was driving, had lived in the States now for like 6 months, driving through, minding all of our P's and Q's, and we get to a roadblock, and there's police everywhere, and there is like lights and shows, and it's drama. You know, we love us a good show, we love us a good drama, and I was just like, listen to what the police are saying, Nick, okay? So he was trying to, but he didn't know where to go. So a police was like making signs at him, and the police was angry. He was like pointing at him, and Nick was like, oh my God, sweating, and I was like, just calm down. I was like, oh my God, I was getting a little nervous. And the police comes up to our window, knocks like hard. Are you not noticing what I'm telling you? Are you an idiot? You've got to go that way. And Nick was like, I'm sorry, sir, but I didn't know. He's like, if you don't know, then get off the road. Little baby Nick was scarred for life. I'm not kidding you. He just could not believe it. He was dumbfounded. And when we came back to the Netherlands, he told everybody about it, and everybody was equally as shocked. And I wasn't, you know, because that's something that happens to you. When a police comes up to you, you almost always know that they're going to speak to you in a really rude and like condescending way, and in a way that makes you feel like you did something terribly wrong. So if you are traveling to the United States, just always remember to just be very respectful and very calm, and don't let them get you angry. And of course, know your rights. And for my American friends who come here, like, relax. And you don't feel like you have to, like, act like perfect when a police comes nearby. And that's something I've learned. When I'm on my bike now, I don't, like, try and, like, act perfect. Let me know what you think about this. And if you like this video, subscribe down below and like it. And I'll see you for the next video. Thank you for watching, and thank you for listening. Have a good one. Bye!